Okay, over here with this air gap, this is part of the water filtration system. It enters this part of the garage. We're on the south side of the garage. Water filtrations are beyond the scope of this inspection. This is the water heater pressure relief drain line, and it's not supposed to discharge more than 6 inches from the ground. When that thing opens up, it's opening up at 200 psi. So it's not supposed to add 200 psi pressure and 200 degrees if it's a temperature, but it's not. So it's not as scary. It's not as scary. It's still not right. It's supposed to discharge between, this is the pressure relief valve, and it's supposed to discharge between 3 and 6 inches. Moving along here, coming in the garage south interior side to the garage's southwest corner through all this wonderful maze. This is the water filtration system. Water filtration systems are beyond the scope of this inspection. Even when I have equipment that's beyond the scope, a lot of times I like to supply data plate information, and I do not have any data plate information. I don't know what to tell you about this. The seller can explain it to you and how it works. It may be under a contract, a service maintenance contract. I encourage you to search that out. This is the water heater. It's a tankless water heater. Here we go. This is our data plate. It's right there. Alright, observations are a little bit limited because of storage. We asked for access. We asked for storage. I don't know what to say. You know? I'd have been better pleased if we'd actually had better access and better storage. On a lot of models, a safety pan is not required on a water heater. This is a tankless on-demand water heater. On a lot of models, they're not required. Now this one has a safety pan. That's a good thing. The safety pan discharges onto the garage floor. So you've kind of lost the benefit that you had, and I'm not even sure that that benefit itself was required. This is the thermostat right here. Okay. And you want to be able to get to your thermostat. That's kind of unfortunate, choice of location for some of these things. If I do say so myself, I'll get off of that. See the red tape underneath there? Okay, that means this system has not been dialed in. They bolted it up, it works. They might be even saving some money. It works. But when you see that red tape, you know that they didn't put an anemometer on there. They didn't dial in the exact pressure so that they can work at optimum efficiency. Another thing is that these units are supposed to be serviced once a year. This is a screen is supposed to be taken out. It's supposed to be blown out and cleaned once a year. Now, this works anyway, and a lot of people don't mess with that. Okay, I get that. I have a conventional water heater tank. We don't blow those out either. But this is not a conventional water heater tank. This is a sports car that's supposed to give you excellent performance and excellent value and a return on your investment because they cost more than a conventional water heater. If you do not clean this out once a year, you've turned a 14-year water heater that's going to last maybe 14 years, and you turn it into a 5 or a 7-year water heater that you paid extra for. You've lost your return on your investment. So the gas should be adjusted so that it burns properly. It doesn't burn too hot and burn it up. And it should be cleaned out once a year. If it hasn't been cleaned out, it needs to be cleaned out. That's just the way it is. Is it going to work? That's all the Texas Real Estate Commission cares about. Does it work, bud? Okay, yeah, I feel hot water all right. It works. But if you want to protect your investment, there's a couple things that need to happen here.